Hello everyone. Angie here. I'm coming on to do a Marguerite Miller collage challenge with you guys today. I am again behind and trying to get caught up. So I just posted one the other day and I'm going to try and get another one done. I am determined. So I am on week 26. How's everybody? All good? Hope everybody is well. Let's get right into this and get this baby knocked out, okay? Week 26. Hometown, a chair or piece of furniture, something you drink from, something found in a treasure chest, two of something, and for a bonus, circles. I don't think I got any circles. We'll just have to cut some out. That's all we're going to have to do. Okay, hometown. This is what I've got. I've got a map of my hometown. This is where I live, guys, right here, Colorado Springs. So I'm going to just circle that. And that's what we're going to use for that. So let's just start with that because that is a big piece. So I think we could probably get away with tearing it down. So we leave the Colorado Springs portion in. And how about, I don't know what I have. This is kind of plain on, well, okay, we're going to do it, this way, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. A little more color and, nope, that's not going to work. Okay, let's make this work here. Right there. Okay. Hometown. That's my hometown, guys. So let's start with that. Oh, let's put a little ink on here. Help it stand out just a little bit more. Just need a little bit. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Slide over a bit. Okay, so that's hometown, but I also got this little digital piece I printed off of the internet. It's kind of like a postcard piece. It says, "We are the Centennial State, Colorado." And it just has some image of the Rocky Mountains, and we're known for forests and national parks, so forth like that. So they've got a little backpack and boots. And then this also will cover something that you drink from. That's one of the prompts. So I've got a cup, mug in there. So I'm just going to put that right down. And I'm going to leave it so you can still see the Colorado. So we'll put that on that side. Okay, so that's two prompts. Somewhere, my hometown, as well as something you drink from. Okay, then I'm not going to put that down yet. A chair or a piece of furniture. Now I grabbed this, but it is huge and I'm not going to be able to get that on there. That chair right there, that is just too big. I'd cover everything up. So luckily I found this in a magazine as well. Images of some front doors, and there's a chair sitting right there. And I know it's only half seen and it's covered by some plants there, but we're going to use that, I think, because it's smaller and I have more room. Now, I don't know if I'm just going to use the chair or if I'm going to use the whole image, but I'll go ahead and cut the whole image out and see if we can just put that whole piece down. We'll see. It's not too bad. We can imagine that's my front door. My front door isn't red. It's green, kind of like a forest green, but we can imagine that's my front door. How about that? Okay. Something you drink from. Now, let's get circles next. I did not, let me grab my dies. They're just right here. Let me see if I have any circles in here. I may. There's one. Nope, that's not one. We could use that one. There's some red in there. That's just a number 14 I made left over from a Christmas project I made last year. And we can just flip it over and use the opposite side. Here's one. Yeah, I was doing them all in red. There's the number 2 and the number 1. Maybe we can use the 1. There's a circle. Because it says circles, so I need more than 1. I think that's enough. Let's see. I was hoping for a small one. Okay. Or maybe a different color, huh? Okay. Let's, we'll use that one. I like the number 1. And I'm going to fold this, because I'm not good at cutting out circles. I don't know about you. I'm going to cut it down. I just don't want it so big. I want them different sizes. There we go. Just clean up that little bit right there. That little bit right there. Okay, so we got 3 circles there. We'll use 1 or all of them. At least 2 of them. Okay, and then 2 of something. Now for that, I cut out these little, out of a magazine. They had a clothesline of money. So I cut out a couple money bills there. So that'll be 2 of something. All right, we need to start putting this down. I'm going to go ahead and use the whole image here. I like the idea of, we're going to imagine that that is my front door. Okay, I like that thought. Okay, we're going to put that right there. Hit this with a little ink. And we're going to put that right there. Okay. And then the circles. I don't like that one either. I'm going to do the same thing. Try and fold it in half. And just cut it down a little bit. That's not too bad. And I'm going to use the blank side. There's a lot of dark. That's pretty dark, so we're going to add some, lighten it up a little bit. Are they all different sizes? They are. So we're going to run these right up the middle, I think, just like this. Yep, that's what we're going to do. See, I changed it. I like the number 1, and then just that fast, I got little glue strands here. I changed it. Okay. Okay, I like that. 2 of something. Got this money. You can see where the little clothespins were. Why don't we, it's my, see, I could staple it, but I don't know where my stapler is. So we will just tack them together as one. just like that. I like that. Okay. Now we've got, oh, something found in a treasure chest. I was going to originally use this as money, but then I found this little bag of gems, and that's what you find in treasure chests, right? Gems and pearls and jewelry and stuff like, things like that. So I thought maybe we can use a little bit of this, but then I also found, oh, that's sticking, my little green bag. This is all little green stuff if I need something for St. Patrick's or something. And I saw these little fake coins in here. And they even got a pot of gold. So I thought, let's use some of these. Here we go. Okay, let's put this back in there. My little green bag, I love it. Okay, let's do, I don't know if it's gonna stick, but we're gonna try. Stay put. And these are circles too, aren't they? Okay. All right, and then let's use a small one. Put a little bunch of them there. Okay. And then we're going to put some gems as well. I don't think this is going to stay. Let me put a little glue down here, just to give it a little assistance. Okay. And then we're going to add some little gems also. Diamonds and all kinds of fun stuff. I'm going to put one up here. Put one right there. Okay, that's enough. So it's going to be bulky, so we better stop, because I will get carried away. I'll have them all around the page. Okay, let's put these back in there. Put these back in there. Okay, and I think I've got it. Now, I think I want to put, I don't know. I think I want to try and tone down that yellow just a little bit. I don't know why, just something's telling me to. Okay. Okay, I'm going to stop there. And let me write my home town. Happy face. Okay, guys, that's going to be a wrap for that one. Hometown, a chair, something you drink from, something found in a treasure chest, money and pearls and diamonds and jewelry, etc. Two of something. I've got two bills. And for a bonus, we've got some circles in the background there. All right, guys, I hope you liked the collage today. Thank you so very much for stopping by my channel. As always, take care. God bless. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.